What's up guys, in today's video I'm going to show you an alternative software that you can use instead of SurveyMonkey, ClickFunnels, or Typeform. This alternative is completely free and you can actually start playing around with it as soon as you're done watching this video. The links to all the tools I'll be talking about in this video are going to be down in the description, so if what I'm talking about in this video is of interest to you, make sure you go check them out. I also added a chapter tool for this video, that way you can jump around depending on what you're looking for. The software we're going to be looking at today is Jotform.com. If that's all the information you need, you can go ahead and check that link in the description to go check it out. But if you want to stick around and see if this piece of software is going to be a good fit for you, then let me show you exactly what you can do with Jotform. I personally use Jotform for the conditional logic quizzes. I've been using them for a while now to grow my email list. Conditional logic quizzes basically means that as your prospects answer your questions on your quiz, you can control what questions get shown to them after based on their answers. This keeps your quiz congruent and lets you get the best data possible. For example, let's say that we're building a quiz for an e-commerce brand that sells beauty products. So we would go start from scratch and then create a card form. Then here, we can drag a header. For example, you could say our 2-minute quiz helps you choose the best cosmetics for your skin type, and let's just drag a couple of yes or no questions here. You can start asking questions about the person's skin to recommend the best products based on their answers. So you can ask a few questions about the person's skin, and then based on these answers you can redirect them to a specific link at the end of the quiz. For example, let's say that they answered, do you follow a skincare routine? Let's say that they answered no to this one. So we would go to show and hide field, and we select the question, do you follow a skincare routine? If the answer is equal to no, then we want to show the next question. We save that. We go back to build, and we will ask them, would you like a custom skincare routine? Oh my gosh, I can type. Okay, would you like a custom skincare routine delivered directly to your inbox? And only the people that answered, as we see here, only the people that answered no, they don't have a skincare routine, would get this question. And let's say that we want the people who answer yes to this question, that they do have a skincare routine, we want them if it's equal to yes, then we want to hide that question, and that way they don't get shown. And you get the point. For the thank you page, you can either have this default one, or you can redirect them to a different page. Let's say you're an affiliate for Ulta, or you have your own skincare brand, so you can take them to skincarebrand.com/X. Let's say, for example, also that you're a service-based business. You can also collect email leads here, collect names, collect phone numbers. You can process payments and collect all sorts of data on to Jotform. And one of my absolute favorite parts about Jotform is that you can actually connect your email autoresponder or any of your CRM platforms right into Jotform. So as soon as somebody fills out this information, it'll actually show up on whatever software you use to manage your clients or your leads. Jotform is also mobile optimized. So when we go here to see the form, you can see it on the phone. It takes up the full screen, or a tablet, or a desktop. And of course you can go back and change these colors and everything like that to your custom image. So let's say we wanted different colors right here, or you can set a custom background image. You can mess with the fonts and do everything like that as well. Now I know by this point this software might actually sound a little too good to be true, because that's the same thing I thought whenever one of my buddies recommended it to me, but it's actually perfect. The only reason why you would actually have to pay more for this software is if you had a lot more volume coming in, and I'll show you what the pricing structure looks like. So at the current filming of this video, there's actually a holiday sale still going on. I don't assume that anybody watching this is still going to be able to get this pricing, but just know that if you buy the yearly plan, is always cheaper to doing it monthly. But you get the starter plan, you get access to 5 forms, 100 monthly submissions, and limited storage. In a nutshell, what you get with the higher plans is just higher gig space for storage, more monthly views, unlimited submissions, and all that type of stuff. You can also remove the Jotform branding. So if you have a lot more volume coming in, or maybe you're just, you know, really annoyed by the branding, you can go ahead and go for a bronze, silver, or gold package depending on what the needs of your business are. But let's say you only decided to go for a bronze or a silver to build out your quizzes or your surveys, you're still paying a fraction of the price that you would with a software like ClickFunnels. And like I mentioned earlier, Jotform also lets you integrate with hundreds of other platforms like PayPal for payment processing, a bunch of email marketing platforms like ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, GetResponse, and many more. And I'll just let you glance here over 100+ active integrations that you can use with Jotform. As a consumer of this product, I really like how this pricing structure is set up, just because they don't gatekeep any of the features besides that branding stuff, but they don't gatekeep any features. They just limit the volume that you have on the platform, which these software companies, they got to make their money somehow, which I completely understand. But some of these platforms don't give you access to the full features unless you go with the Pro plans, or you know, you pay an arm and a leg for it. But with Jotform, they actually give you access to everything. You just don't get as much of it unless you have tons of volume and you can actually afford, you know, the higher tier plans, which if you have higher volume, chances are that you can afford the higher tier plans, which it all at that point just works out. I also have a full Jotform tutorial dropping within the next couple of weeks, so if you want to be notified when that happens, make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the little notification bell. If you have any other questions, make sure to leave them in the comments. Like I said before, the link to Jotform and all of the tools that I talked about today are going to be down in the description. I really hope this information helped you out, and I hope you have an amazing rest of the day. Peace.